Hi there, it's another comparison. We're going to compare the Jura A9 with the Miele CM6. Hi, it's Gail from Seattle Coffee Gear, and we're going to go through the features of these because they're in a similar price point. This is a new kid on the block, so hey, you know, you got to earn your rights on the block. Let's go through some of the features. This machine has all these programmable buttons right here. And also you can, whatever you have this program for, if you push this down here, it will double it up. It'll actually grind twice and brew twice. It also has profiles. You can see that I have put my name in there. You have 4 profiles, and then you have the factory default that you can fall back onto. Each one of those drinks can be programmed to what I like under my profile, which is kind of nice. Does the milk automatically, does hot water, does portions of milk. If you get in here, you can get Ristretto, Lungo, Cafe, all the hot milk, milk froth, hot water, maintenance, that kind of stuff. I wanted to show that it does hot water, milk, and just foam. So it's got those features as well. Up here is a pound. You can put a pound of beans in here. Bypass doser. 60 ounces of water on the tank right over here. It's a pretty big tank. Brew unit and the, not that you need to see it much, but the brew unit comes out right over here and the grinder control is right here. So that's where all the works are in this machine. Has a brew unit that comes out. It's similar to some of the other manufacturers. I mean, it does the same thing. It just looks just a little bit different. Thermal insulated stainless steel carafe for your milk, or that hose that was on the inside there, you can hook it up here and put it into any carton of milk or whatever you have. Spouts that go up and down. Plastic casing with some stainless accents like this. This has an accent as well right here. This comes off. This is magnetically held on there. These 2 spouts that can come out and go in the dishwasher for easy cleaning. That's kind of a nice feature. So, what else have we got going on here? That's the basics of that machine. This machine, you can change in the menu. You can change the temperature, 3 different temperature settings. You can change pre-infusion, how long you want the pre-infusion to run. A couple of settings on that too. Actually, I think it's 5 settings on the temperature and 3 settings on the pre-infusion. And then you can change the volume of the coffee in the cup, volume of the milk that it's producing. On your cappuccino, 1 setting, you can change the milk and the coffee. So it has a lot of programming in there. Clock so it comes on in the morning. You can set when it goes into econo mode. You can set when it goes off in the afternoon or whenever you want it to come on and off, you can do that. Cup warmer up here is active. You can turn it on or off. So there's a lot of functionality going on here, I would say. Let's move over to the Jura. Now, the Jura has this is the display on the CM6. On the display on the Jura, it's really kind of nice. I kind of like it. You have this 4 drinks that show up, or if you go like this, you can scroll through and pick the drink you want. And those can all be programmed as well. And you can do a 2 coffee shot on this one too. If I push this one that shows 2 coffees, it's going to grind and brew 2 of whatever that's programmed for. Similar to the CM60 or 6. On-off button right here. 1/4 of a pound of beans. 37 ounces of water right here in the back. So there's a considerable difference there. We kind of looked at the machines themselves and just roughly measured. This one looks bigger and bulkier. But I think it's the slant, some of the other stuff that's going on. They aren't that much different, a little bit, about 1 inch on the width. The depth is about the same. The height is a little bit more on this one. I didn't show you where this is where the dregs box and all that is right there, and the drip tray. On the Jura, dregs box drip tray, we've been making some coffees. Nice form pucks, you can see that. A little bit smaller, so this is going to have to be emptied a little more often. Let's see, hot water right here, hot water right here. Double spouts, double spouts. Same idea where it does the milk. The one thing that I did notice between these two, this does not come with the thermal insulated carafe. It comes with a hose and you put it in some sort of a container with milk. This one comes with the carafe. This also, when you shut it down, and we'll show you this, you take this hose after you've made your milk-based drinks, put it down in here, and it will rinse not only the coffee spouts, but the water or the milk line as well. So that's kind of the basics of these two machines as far as price point goes. What I would like to do is make some foam in a glass so that you guys can see the consistency of that as well. So let's do that. Let's get into this. Let's do milk frothed. Preheating. Let's go over to the Jura here. Let's get into the menu. That first screen that you pull up isn't going to show everything. This one shows everything that it does. Okay. There. See how much longer one takes over the other? Probably very similar when it comes to that because they all have to heat up to a certain temperature. And the boilers are not huge in these. Plastic casing. Plastic casing. This is a metal, oh wait a minute, no, that's plastic. This is a stainless insert. Ah, look at you a little faster. I'm going to take them up to about the same level. And at any time, if I want to stop it, I just hit that, or I can go OK as well. It's about the same. So I just want to see, on this one as well, I see the light down here? You can change the contrast on the screen, and you can change the intensity of the light. So that's kind of nice too. And you can change your screen somewhat in this one, just not quite as much in the Jura. So I'm just looking for the density of the foam. Not bad. A few big bubbles, but hey, that's the way it goes. A few big bubbles here. I actually think the density of the foam might be just a slight bit better on the Jura. Just a little bit though, it isn't a whole lot. And then the other thing I want to do, temperature. Looks like meringue. This one's definitely cooler. It's quite a bit cooler, I would say by, oh, it might be at 7 or 8, 10 degrees. That's just my palate. So, those are the features with these two. I don't know if I mentioned the bypass doser on this, but it does have a bypass doser and it does have a grinder control. So you got that same thing, apples to apples. The Jura, you can actually use 2 scoops of coffee. Any other manufacturer, including the Miele, is going to be 1 scoop. So that's just something to consider if it makes a difference to you. Intensity. With this, you'd probably have to do 2 scoops, one after the other, not 2 in the same cup. Do 2 cups to get the same intensity. There's the 2 machines. Check them out on our webpage. Have any questions, call us up. Our team knows these machines inside and out and they can help you out. Email us. Thumbs up for the video today. Subscribe and catch our other videos. We have a lot of them. Talk to you later.